welcome back to another English lesson, another set of English lessons. We're so happy that you have come back to learn some more English with us. So, the first lesson, we are going to be looking at the natural world and the environment. Of course, as you know, we always start with our phonics, we will move on to grammar, and then finally look at vocabulary and combining those two things, both our vocabulary and our grammar. So let's get started. We're going to start by recapping some of the words that we learnt in the last set of lessons, okay? And we're going to do this by blending our sounds together. So we're going to read the words, but we will start with reading each sound and then we will blend the words together. So follow along, and if I point like this, that means it is your turn. Let's start. Oh, we have our first set of 4 words. Let's do the first one. Okay, we're going to point like this while we say the sounds. W, e, n, t. Went. Your turn. Well done. Okay, let's do this one together. M, e, l, t. Melt. Well done. Next. J, a, m, p. Jump. Good job. And finally, from this row, we have oo, a, m, p, lamp. Well done. Okay, let's go on to the rest. We have lots of words to cover because we learned so many words in the last set of lessons. The next one, let's do it together. H, a, n, d, hand. Now I think I'm going to challenge you for this one a little bit. So I'm going to point, and when I point, you need to say the sound. And when I do this, I want you to blend all the sounds together to form the word. Okay, let's try. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Good job. Well done. I hope you got tent out of that. Okay, again, same thing. Good job. It is gift. Okay, and our final set of 3 words for this page is b, e, l, t, belt. Then we have u, I, n, k, link. Remember to make sure you're saying the sounds and not the letters. So it's not L or L, it's oo, because that's the sound that it makes. U, I, n, k, link. Well done. Oh, and the final one, we have a group of 2 letters, sometimes known as a digraph. Let's have a go at this. Ch, s, t, chest. So the C and the H form the sound ch. Well done. Okay, let's move on to some more words. Let's have a look at these words. I want you to sound out the letters and blend them together. Let's do the first one together. Ready? S, o, m. Some? That's a bit confusing because here the O and the E form a split digraph, okay? So the O sound becomes a long O sound, O with the use of the E. So do we pronounce this word as soam? We do not. Well done if you correctly identified that. This is a tricky word. And when we say tricky words, we mean we can't blend and segment these because they do not sound out the way they are written. So it is not s-o-m, soam, it's some with a sound. So imagine in our head it is almost spelled like S-U-M. But this is a tricky word, okay? So we must remember our spellings for these anyway. So I think instead of blending, what would be even better is if we read this word out and we spelt it. So we're going to say some letters, okay? Because for example, let's do the second one. It would be sh, she. No, it's she, isn't it? So yes, we can just say S-H-E. Next one, S-O, so. Not S-O, so. Next, H-E, he. So it almost sounds more like the letter rather than the sound. Some more. O-N-E, one. Okay, it's important as well because there's a few different ones in the English language. We have number one, which is how this one is spelled, or we have I won the race, which is okay, so that's really important that we make sure we're spelling the correct one correctly. Next, do, do. Oh no, remember it's a tricky word, do or do, do. Okay, it's got a long oo sound. Then we have were, W-E-R-E, we were going to the shop. And then we have two more, S-A-I-D, said. The A and the I form a sound, said. And then we have come, which is similar to some. It has the sound. Good job. Loads of words to go through. I would suggest practicing them, trying to remember the spellings and to keep going. Good job. Let's move on to grammar.